Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. One of this season's most eagerly awaited new musicals is Death Becomes Her, which is based on the iconic film. It welcomes back to Broadway Jennifer Simard, Megan Hilty, Christopher Sieber, and Michelle Williams. And I caught up with all of them and the creative team during a break in rehearsal.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How lucky am I that I get to be a part of this amazing show with this incredible cast and creative team? I still don't believe it. I won't believe it until we've way past opening.
What's made this so special for you? You worked on some great shows, but there's something really special about this.
It's all of the people involved, really. I've said for years it would take something extraordinarily special to take me from my very cushy life in LA and come back and do 8 shows a week again. And as soon as I met with the producers from Universal Studios and I read the script and met with like most of the creative team, I said, oh, that's it, we're moving, we're going back. I mean, it's really special. It's heaven on earth or hell on earth, but it's it's so fun. This is a winner of a show. I've been around for a minute and I've seen it all and I've been it all, and this one is that good. So it's just a privilege and honor. It's magic. I'm pinching myself that I get to have as much fun as I'm having. I'm thrilled. One day will be your last Broadway show, and you never know when that's going to be. So you must take that privilege in, and I try to do that every day and not take it for granted, because it was my dream. But you know what? It's a lot of people's dreams, and sometimes they come true, sometimes they don't. So I like to think I'm doing it for all of them,
This is so crazy. I'm so grateful for this. I mean, it's incredible. The fact that I get to go back to the Lunt-Fontanne Theatre where I met my husband 25 years ago, and I get to go back there. I mean, how often do you get to be in the same theater that you did a show 25 years ago? That's incredible to me. That's incredible to me. But also, this cast, the team, the creative team, everybody, I'm gesturing over there because our book writer's over there, but everybody involved with the show, it's been so collaborative and so great, but it's all about the show, and it's always been about what is funny, what is funny, what is funny, and it's nonstop hilarious, and I'm so happy about that.
I'm very excited. First of all, I'm excited to be talking to Broadway World. It's I promise you, it is an honor. As being a little girl who at one point, even in my teens, couldn't afford a Broadway ticket because they were expensive, right? And to be in a Broadway show, it's pretty amazing. You can do anything, y'all, I promise. If this girl from Rockford can do it, you can.
We, as such fans of the film, we wanted to very much honor and pay tribute to the things that people know and love. So you have little nods to Alan Silvestri's beautiful score, just when you want those strings and you want that drama and that spookiness. So there is a lot of that. There's also just a richness to the references and, the quotables, the things that people love so much. And just these characters, it lends itself so well to the stage. So it's been pretty natural in that sense to feel like we're honoring the same musical tone that the world might inhabit in the film.
Yeah, and getting to emulate some of our favorite musicals in the process, and hopefully bring this musical in with them into the fray. Like, we want the heightened scares of like a Sweeney and like the laughs of a Little Shop, I think.
I think for my first time out, I actually enjoyed having the backbone or spine of a movie to help me. I think I wasn't quite ready for a total original, but what I wanted to do really was alter this movie. I think it was done in '92, update it. Beauty and being judged by your beauty is such a bigger touch point now in 2024. So it was fun to explore that. I know it sounds corny, but I truly loved every minute I was at my computer, because Noel and Julia were in New York, and I was in LA, and it was during COVID. So we actually wrote this thing far apart, and I'm going to do a scene about this. Well, we're going to write a song about this. And it's like, great. And Chris Catelli, our director, really gave us that freedom. And hopefully when we cobble this together, it'll make sense, and it seemed to.
This will be my 21st Broadway show, if you can believe that. So I said I joke like that. I'm adult now. I get to but to have this show be the one as like that I'm directing and choreographing. I feel like, first of all, I never take them for granted. But this especially, like the responsibility of taking such an iconic film, but also making it its own thing. Like and that's what the authors have really like we honor everything that people love about it, and like, you know, because I'm a huge fan of the film, so I was like, nope, that's got to stay, you know. But at the same time, it's its own piece, and one that to me feels like it deserves to be on Broadway. I mean, the opening number from the film, she's doing "I See Me" on a Broadway stage. Perfect, like great. So it already gives you an in and permission, but the way that they've shaped it, they just take it and they've made it go further and really hone in on that frenemy relationship, and that's been I'm very excited to show this to people.